Greetings, everyone, and welcome. Today is the 18th of December 2024, and we are running towards the end of the year. We have just few days to our Christmas. For those who are celebrating Christmas, of course, the Christians are celebrating Christmas. I know we are a global community. We involve everyone, and not everybody is celebrating Christmas. But for us, the Christians, guys, we are celebrating here. Myself and my family, I'll be going for vacation. I'll take some time off. It has been a very stressful year for me, guys. So I will be going off probably end of this week or early next week. And wow, guys, I miss some of the days. Like I can see Noli, Rabel. We spent some of the best Christmas in the Philippines with our leader, Noli. It has been such a wonderful moment here in this community, guys, and I keep appreciating all those who are here, like our great TBC champion from the Bangladesh, who is also a wonderful leader, and all those in the of course, I want to say a special hello to all those in the Bangladesh community, the Indian community. They are very, very active. You know, Bangladesh, very, very active. Philippines, very, very active. And not forgetting everyone in the continent of Africa, America, and Europe. You guys are wonderful. You guys are wonderful. I can see many leaders who are coming here to really see what we are doing. I can see Mr. Daniel from South Africa. He's here. It's been a while. I've not heard from him. He's right here with us. And not forgetting great leaders like Karen, who is also doing a great job, and Mufa Money, Augustine, and Amechi. They are all here. And what can I say? We are still hoping that we can achieve this together because it's not a one-man show. It's a kind of togetherness, and of course, the captain in the ship. And before I even call for the captain, not forgetting Manuela Effie, who is also one of the active leader from the US. And guys, don't get angry if I don't call your name. You guys are wonderful. It's the end of the year, and I'm so grateful with all the strong leaders that are here from beginning. And we have gone through the thing and turns together, like they say it in English. Man, it has been a wonderful journey. And our captain, who has been here, he used to be the IT director or the IT manager, and today he is the admin of this community. Guys, oh my God, I feel so blessed still having all of you. And of course, our IT manager, who is now our new admin. He has been here almost a year now, and we have seen how he's waxing very, very strong to see that we really achieve. We know that a lot has to be done, guys. We need to help him to help us. A lot has to be done. And we pray that God will give us the wisdom and the knowledge, the spirit of unity and growth so that we can really achieve this. And one day we should be able to smile and say, wow, it was not easy, but we made it together. Let's call on him. He's right here with us. Greetings to you, admin. I keep telling you Merry Christmas. We are already celebrating. I don't know how it's happening in the US, but us here, we are already in the Christmas season. Merry Christmas, admin.
Merry Christmas, Mbe, and thank you. And happy holidays to everyone that is a part of our community. I know that this time of year, there's a lot of celebrations, not just for Christians, but also for other communities and other religions and faiths. So, whatever your faith is, whatever your beliefs are, this is definitely a time of year to all come together in fellowship as we're doing right now. So again, I want to echo exactly what Mbe said. Thank you to all of our leaders. Just in the last week, we have nearly grown by 500 members, 500 members strong in just 7 days is an absolute amazing accomplishment. And can you imagine if we
Hmm.
could do that every week for the next 6 weeks, we would be right where we need to be. I know that I'm asking a lot for us to step up, but I think that we're getting really close, and there's a lot of things happening in the world that you can see happening in the world that are changing for the better. It doesn't just have to do with presidential politics in the United States, but there's countries all over the world that are making changes for the better, and some of them are holding on to their little fiefdoms, and they're going to find that a reckoning is coming. So, the world is waking up, and I'm glad that we're all waking up together. So, thank you again for all of our leaders. Thank you for being here, and again for this holiday season. We've got a great progress so far, but we still have a lot of work to go. I had hoped December 18th. This is the day that our sponsors, their legal team is going off for vacation. And that's not a failing on our part, just because we didn't meet the deadline. You're actually giving the chance for a legal team to be able to go home and take a good rest. The team that they were working on before us, the ones that started back in April, have completed their process. So that legal team was hanging on for us to make it. The sponsors are very encouraged by our progress. So let's keep that up, and maybe by this time next month, we will be where we need to be. I'm still looking for middle of next year to be the launch of the SBC private fund. So with all your help, we can get there. So without further ado, I will dig into the news and the details for today. I think I'm showing my screen. All
Yeah.
right, so we have 6,423 members as of today. The 3-week trifecta, the first of the 3 weeks, ended yesterday, about 17 or so hours ago. And we have the results from that. That'll be on our blog. We'll go over that. Want to focus on our SBC gold price. Now, this is kind of weird. That should have updated. I don't know why I didn't. Our SBC gold price is increasing. We are getting very, very close to the high point of where it was. It was 0.045, and we are 0.044. So we are just a little shave of a penny away from making an all-new high with SBC gold. Now, we are planning after the first of the year to open SBC gold back up for some additional opportunities. And keep in mind that there still is the 33 USD match in SBC gold. So if you make a purchase of SBC gold in the month of December, we will match up to $33 of that. So make sure you avail yourself of that. You can use the Waterfall funds for that. You can go up to the exchange and do that right here. Just make sure that you have funds in your account to do so. All right, so let's go into the blog, and let's recognize our first week of the trifecta. So we have BD House from Bangladesh. They are in position 1. They had 65 active members in the month, or in this particular week, that paid. We have Lady Jane from South Africa. That is Karen, I believe. And she had 37 for place number 2, and Ayman TBC at 30 with the country of Bangladesh. So first place is going to receive $3,000 or 3,000 SBC, $200 in SBC gold deposited to their custodial wallet, and $200 contributed to SBC2. Now, keep in mind that the SBFC2 will not be going into your wallet right away. It goes into your wallet when we launch. But you will have a record in the system that says you contributed $200 towards that. So you will get whatever the price is of $200 of SBFC at that time. Second place gets 2,000 SBC, 100 in SBC gold, and 100 in SBFC2. And third place gets 1,000, 50 in SBC gold, and 50 contributed to SBFC. So congratulations to these winners. We are starting the second week, and that has been active since midnight GMT as of today, and that goes up until Christmas Eve night. And then on Christmas Day, we'll release the results, and and then our members will receive their rewards at that time. So, what can we look for? By the end of the year, I was really hoping that by at least today we might have reached 7,000. It's an absolutely amazing that we reached almost 6,500. But if we could be at 7,000 by this time next week, that would be really amazing. And I know that it's Christmas Day that day, particularly for those who celebrate Christmas, but also I believe Hanukkah even starts then, and I know that there are celebrations all over the world, specifically even for the New Year. And we still have 2 more weeks of bonuses to give and great things going on. So on December 25th, all active members are going to receive 5,000 SBC in their wallet. And then again on January 1st, they'll receive 5,000 SBC in their wallet as well. So I think that if we go to the blog, that should be noted there. So this is our trifecta. This is what we just went over, and then we also have the Christmas miracle and New Year celebration. So this is the chance to receive and get started with a bonus of 10,000 SBC, and that has been approved and encouraged by our sponsors to get our membership up to that critical goal of 10,000 members. So even though December 18th is now here, it's upon us, we still have plenty of time. The sponsors and their legal team will come back to work after the first of the year, and we will be hopefully on a trajectory to put them to good use. So there is no specific deadline out there, but let's just assume that the end of the month is our goal. So if we can make 10,000 by the end of December 2024, that would be amazing. The next time it will be January 31st. And I believe, honestly, with 6 weeks of this type of activity that we've been seeing with our leaders and the returning members that are returning with just the $10 payment, that is definitely something that we can accomplish, and we can still be on track for a middle of the year 2025 for the launch of the SBFC, or excuse me, the SBC private fund, and hopefully, of course, we'll be launching all the other cryptocurrencies as well. So let's focus a little bit on SBC Gold and come down to here to our chart again. So there are some things that we had originally designed to kick off on SBC Gold. Obviously, opening it back up to the full use where you can use it for your SBCBO is definitely tied to the 0.055 price. That is just roughly over a penny away. And what to keep in mind is that's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a $6,000 threshold if we were to kind of think about it. So if collectively through our community, if we were to collect $6,000 for SBC Gold and do a purchase for SBC Gold of $6,000 or more, that would put our price into the area. So we've got a little bit of work to accomplish since the let's see, November 8th to December 8th, we've climbed well over no, it's almost a whole entire cent. So hopefully by this time in January, we can be at the 0.055 mark and get there, and then we can start unlocking SBC Gold for SBCBO. Let's see what's next. Okay, one other thing to announce is the SBC Gold gift, the one that we receive for making a payment in the month of November. You've already received that on the 12th. All of the members that were active and made a payment in the month of November received 20 SBC Gold. This month of December is going to be the last month that we are offering that. So if you want to receive 20 SBC Gold at the end of this month or middle of next month, actually, so January 11th or January 12th, um, we need to get active on our accounts between now and the end of December. So the last SBC Gold gift of 20 is going to be issued on January 12th, and it's effective from December 1st to December 31st. So any active member during that time period that has made an SBC BO payment, they will receive the SBC Gold gift, and that's the last one. So that's just a reminder of that. Let's go and take a look at our other promotions that we've got going out there. So we've got under engagement tools, we've got the ABCs of sponsorship leaderboard. And under here, we have our current member count and where we're looking at as far as the month. Now, this one works off of the month of December. There are rewards for this. They are listed in the blog. So the way that this works is that the sponsor who has the most level A new members is going to have their new members extended for a month, and that sponsor gets their account extended for 2 months. In category B, the returning members, that member will receive, all of their returning members will receive an extension for a month, and that leader will receive a 2-month extension themselves. And then in category C, which are just active members, members that have just kept their account active underneath you, that will those members will also receive. Now, keep in mind that even though our leaderboard shows Lady Jane is in 2 positions, she's only eligible to win one of those positions. So when we calculate the last leader, it'll be the runner up. So she'll get the better benefit, whatever is the larger of the two, she'll win that. And then the next person, the next runner up is going to be the one that wins in that position. So that can happen all on the last day. Just keep your eye on the December leaderboard, and that's a very important thing to note. And then under engagement tools, again, we have our Trifecta leaderboard. So I've already shown you the leaders for the first week. So we're in week number 2, and already we have a new set of leaders on here. And just keep in mind that the chart up at the top updates every 24 hours. That's manually updated. And the chart down below is actually the live chart. So as you can see, the live chart matches the posted chart up above. But as the day goes on, that will change. So just remember that we update we update the upper chart every day, and this one down below is in real time. All right. One other thing that I wanted to go over, I did post a blog yesterday. Hopefully, no, I didn't post a blog yesterday. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Well, I have got to post a blog, but we do have some new functions here, and I wanted to show those right now. So under your account, so we've gone over this before, so we now have the shared wallet. So you have a shared wallet, and if you haven't requested one, you can do so. Just come to this page, and there will be a button to request a shared wallet. It's going to give you a little pop-up that's a warning that says, do not lose this information. If you do lose the information, you're going to have to open up a ticket to support, and support's going to have to validate your government ID to make sure you are who you say you are. and then we'll give you the private key or recovery phrase. But there are instructions specifically in the blog. I should actually add the blog details to this page here. I'll probably do that today, where it shows you how to import through MetaMask. So let's actually go there so that I can show it to you. So in our blog, we have the shared wallet launch. And this goes and it explains what the shared wallet launch is, what it's all about. This is the preferred way that we would like to see our members pay. And any new members that come in, don't bother with wallet validation. This is the way to go with a shared wallet. It's so much easier and it's very much secure. Your funds are in your control until you release them to us. So it goes in and it tells you where to do that, shows you how to make the payment using the shared wallet. But here is where it shows you the details of how to import your uh, primary key or your private key into MetaMask or Trust Wallet. So these are official links to MetaMask's instructions. Tells you how to do it right there. And the same thing um, for Trust Wallet. So if you need the instructions on how to import, here are the instructions for that. Tells you how to do it. And the one thing to keep in mind is never give out your private key to anyone. Support doesn't need it. I don't need it. Your neighbor doesn't need it. Your mom and your dad don't need it. Your grandson doesn't need it. Your wife doesn't need it. Only your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet needs it. So don't be sharing that private key with anyone. That is if your private or if your shared wallet gets compromised, it's going to be quite a bit of a hassle to get that restored and fixed. So you just don't give out those keys. It's not necessary. Support doesn't need it in order to help you. So that is integrated into the ability to pay for your SBCBO, but we've also put it into the Waterfall program. So by the end of this week or early next week, we are actually really going to launch the Waterfall into the public. The website is going to be called waterfallforall.io, and you are welcome to share that website with anyone and everyone. They do not necessarily need to be a member of SBC. They just need to sign up and go ahead and do a shared wallet or a verified wallet, either one. We prefer for a shared wallet. The website will include instructions and details, and it's going to be a very similar interface to our current SBCBO. It's just kind of a mirror of SBCBO, well, without any of the additional rewards or exchanges or training. It'll just have the blog. It'll have the instructions on your account, how to update your account, and it'll have the dashboard where you'll be able to get information on the waterfall itself. So what this new shared wallet does with integration to the waterfall is it'll give you, if you have a shared wallet in your system, it'll give you a recap of your wallet, telling you how much funds are in there. I've contributed 3 times to the waterfall just in testing, and so I don't have any funds in my account, but it gets track of your USD amount. You need at least $10 in USDT, and it tells you what's available, and then you need a BNB balance of at least 0.003. If you scroll down on the left-hand side, there is a video that I recorded yesterday, which is exactly what I'm saying right now. So that video, you can go back and the excerpt of how to use it for SBCBO and how to use it for the waterfall is right there. That is, that's a weird thing at the bottom there. But that video is there for you to reference, and I would hope that some of our leaders could put together a video of their own in their languages, French and in the Philippines and in Bangladesh and India and other areas where the language is different than English. If we could have just tutorials on that, I can post those on the blog and put a link to them as well so that we can show people how to use the how to use the shared wallet very easily. But when you click on here, if you have funds in your shared wallet, it will give you a slightly different interface. So I'm not able to show you that because I don't have the funds here. But this is showing me to pay with a verified wallet, where you need to put your verified wallet address in there, enter your unique ID and then your transaction hash and hit submit. On the shared wallet side, actually, let's just go ahead and let's just view that real quick to the point. BNB at least 0.003 in your wallet in order to conduct a transaction. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's see if I can show you what it looks like. All right, here we go. So this is where I have $11 in my wallet. So I make a contribution to the Waterfall, and here, and then go ahead. Hello, thanks for watching. Sorry, I really am not good at this. Hello, everyone.
All right,
I wanted to show you how to use the shared wallet. Let's take a look at where the shared wallet information. Ahead and click on the information. Okay. Gosh darn it. So if you have a shared wallet, the button for the little radial button there that says, please use my shared wallet to make this payment will be there. So you click on that and then it will automatically fill the verified wallet address. And then you need to put in a unique ID, which is just, whatever you want to call the slot number, and then hit submit. Just view that video. I'm sorry that it's difficult to see in here, but view that video. And again, if any of our leaders or any of our community members want to translate that to their language for that, then we can post that to the blog and put links on here as well. So that's the last thing that I wanted to go over as far as what we've got. I do want to put out one more bit of information. So a lot of people have been asking on our Telegram chat, or they've been asking me directly or personally, when does the SBC 10 expire? The SBC 10 doesn't expire. It is a per user basis. You get to use it 3 times. So if you're a returning member and you used it in November, used it in December, and used it in January, then in February, when you make your SBCBO payment, you're back to, you should be back on track. It's very important that each and every member that rejoins our community also joins the Waterfall, because the Waterfall itself has been invaluable when it comes to covering SBCBO fees for all of the participants. So I'm going to go back to, I did a report on December 15th, which was a couple of days ago, but I should do one today, and I will. On December 15th, we had 1,764 Waterfall slots that have enough allocation in them for an SBC payment or to buy $10 of SBC gold or SBFC2. So 1,764 Waterfall slots are capable of activating SBC 10 accounts. So that's important. We're at 6,429. If we were to add almost another 2,000 to that, we would be close to we would be about 1,500 away from our 10,000 goal. So we are really close with the ability of the Waterfall to get us to 10,000. So there's also 429 Waterfall slots that have enough for an SBC light payment. So that's pretty considerable as well. And there's 115 Waterfall slots that have enough to buy $20 of USDT of SBC Gold or SBFC. And overall, in the lifetime of using the waterfall, 1,210 SBC10 accounts have been activated with the waterfall. So any of our members that join or rejoin, they should be immediately encouraged to join the waterfall, because within 5 to 6 weeks at levels of where we're currently at, but once we release the waterfall to the public, there's going to be a lot of funds coming into the waterfall that will give you that passive income, and that'll take care of your SBC account for you. Another thing to keep in mind is that when the payment system determines whether or not you're eligible for SBC 10. So if you don't see that option, you can select that option through the waterfall. It does downgrade your account to SBC 10, and it allows you to do it for 3 times. But if you don't see the option for SBC 10 and you do have waterfall funds, you can select SBC 10 in the waterfall and it will go through. The other option, if you don't have funds in your waterfall and want to do SBC 10 for your people, and they don't they don't show that they qualify because the is a little bit I would say flaky. If they You can still come to me. You can come to me on Telegram. I'll give you instructions on where to pay, and then once you've paid, you give me the email address and the hash, and then I will apply the payment for you and get your SBC 10 account activated that way. So there's lots of ways to do this. I'm being as flexible as possible. And on a daily basis, I have maybe 10 or 20 members come to me with SBC 10 requests, and I take care of them right away. As soon as I see them, I process them right away. So if you're looking for the quick and easy way to get it done, you can come to me on Telegram and I'll take care of it for you. So just keep that in mind. Any member who is any active member should have a waterfall slot, 1 or 2 or 3, because those are going to help you. They're going to help you pay your SBCBO throughout. It's the smallest little investment of $10, and by the end of that $10, or by the end of that month, that comes back around. That pay it forward comes back around, and it gets you where you need to go as far as your SBCBO. So literally you could pay $10 to get active, pay $10 to the waterfall, and just in that, and then that'll constantly renew itself each and every month as long as the waterfall continues to flow. So again, in the next week or so here, between now and Christmas, obviously, we hope to have waterfallforall.io up and running, where anyone out there in the world can join the waterfall. The only caveat is that tier 1 is not going to be available to anybody in that system. They'll have the option with tier 1 to either become a member at that point, or they just move on to tier 2. So those funds will continue to roll. If anybody's got any questions on that, you can go ahead and put that to me in Telegram. But once I launch it, there'll be a blog, and then you'll be encouraged to share that link with anybody. Maybe we can actually do like a business card generator like we did before. I think that part of the website is still working. I might be able to fix it up so that you can get a business card, you can hand it out, and it will, encourage them to join the waterfall. So for just $10, they have 4 different opportunities to withdraw, large amounts of money for that just $10 investment as a pay it forward kind of thing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my presentation, and wanted to look and see, hopefully there are some leaders who would like to speak specifically at this time of year. We are not going to have a Christmas meeting or a New Year's meeting, but we will be back on January 8th. So between now and then, keep your eye on the blog. Definitely keep your eye on the blog, because there's going to be a lot of information moving through the blog that way. And reach out to me on Telegram specifically if you need any assistance with anything of the nature. All right, so looks like SBC champion. Let's go ahead and let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Greetings, house. How are you, admin?
Greetings, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm excited. On behalf of audience, I'm too much excited. Excited. We are going to complete our 10K within very short time. I hope one and only date is 31 December 2024. We have to do it. So, admin, I want to say some things end of the year in front of the audience, in front of about yourself, about MBA and all of our staffs and supports. So again, I thank you so much to giving us very excellent and very tremendous lecture today. So we have no question because you are a good teacher. We teaches us very goodly. We understood each and everything. Tomorrow, inshallah, we have a meeting in Bangladesh. I will express. I will speak all the points in Bengali in my mother language on the meeting tomorrow 9:30 p.m. in Bangladesh. So again, I said Gatings House and especially wishes to Christmas and Happy New Year, MB and you, our honorable and beloved admin. On behalf of the founders community, I want to gratitude to our Augustine sir. He is also each and every day, I hope around 24 hours on the Telegram group to teaches us lots of text by himself. So I salute him and his aspirations to our community. And I also best wishes and Christmas, Holy Christmas to our all Privy Council members, our IT experts, our staffs, and helper members, also unseen our members who are supporting me, supporting us to do our works very fluently. So as admin, I here, as Vichy champion, I want to request all of you guys comes on the field, and we have to complete our 10K within this year. Not we want to extend next year. This year we have to do it, inshallah. And you told us on the audience today we have the another closing is 24 before 24 because 25 Christmas Day we also getting 5,000 as we see, and also another closing and weekly competition day is 31. So inshallah you will see the board will be growing up and Bangladesh is over here. I challenge here, nobody is here to beat the Bangladesh for the first position. I also salute my offline and Mr. Professional Amdadullah Basha, who became the first on the board on the weekly competition. And but I challenge to all of you guys over here, but I request to come on the field and try to get the first positions next 2 weeks. And I have seen the Augustine sir again. I told about him. He also arranged he called a general assembly in his country 20th December. I will attend inshallah all the on this meeting, and everybody comes to enjoy the meeting from Augustine. And admin, we are enjoying our SBCG, we are enjoying our SBFC2. This is very great, and I'm especially enjoying. Already, I have done 50 accounts, but I declared 1,000 water pool. I will have to buy. Still, now I have completed 50 only, but very interesting, interesting accounts, interesting subject, the waterfall in my life. So I say thanks to you, it is very important to get the profit, but this is very important to invest this income. We can invest our SBCG, our SBFC, and also you told us that when you have to release the funding, at that time we never ever to pay in my pocket our subscription fee. I'm feeling that from this 50 waterfall, I'm giving my money from this income from now, still now. So for this reasons, I'm not giving my admin fee from my pocket. So this is the great things for myself also. So that was the speaks from myself in the closing year, in the end of the year. So I thanks to again you, God gave us lots of aspiration, lots of labor for us to develop our community. So we are waiting to get and celebrating our funding. You told us today, next year middle time we'll get the funding. So inshallah, we are all of the leaders, all of the founders members, and all of the existing members. Maybe the account is stopped, account is lapsed, but everybody is our part. So everybody will come back, and we are with you, inshallah. We shall overcome our destiny. Thank you so much, admin. Give me a lot of times, MB, and all of you, the present over here, including my Bangladesh, also giving the very great perspiration, very great labor. Each and every time communicating to the people, the Bangladesh, another leader, my honorable Mr. Dada Bhai. I also remember him end of the year of this day. So thank you so much, admin. Thank you to all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
All right, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your input and all of the hard work that you've put in so far. So thank you very much. And let's move on to Augustine.
All right. Good evening. I hope I'm coming out clear.
You are.
Thank you very much. So greetings, everyone. And today I just want to give my sincere appreciations to the general community and the administration. I'm very excited because the journey of 1,000 miles is getting to an end. That's my excitement. When I was listening to Sbcian, I was smiling, because he's a very good friend, and we're like cat and mouse, but we enjoy interacting with each other that way. Honestly speaking, this is a community of love. I enjoy every bit of how this community has been. Everyone has put in effort to see that we get to our destination next year. I want to particularly appreciate some people, and I want to appreciate SBC champion. I want to appreciate Dada. I want to appreciate my Nigerian family that has been working together. The way Nigerians coordinate, you won't see how we are performing, but behind the scene, we are keeping ourselves strong and united. And I'm anticipating that Nigeria will dazzle the people before the end of this year. I also want to appreciate South Africa, particularly Lady Karen. I will tell you that Lady Karen has been experiencing a lot of oppositions in South Africa, but she's proving them wrong, showing them that she's up to the task. I want to appreciate her. I want to appreciate Nolly Rabel from the Philippines. They are doing a very good job. I want to appreciate the Indian community that are doing an excellent job. I want to appreciate Ivory Coast and Innocent Keba. These guys are doing an excellent job. I will not also fail to appreciate Cameroon because I know that Cameroon have started building. I've started seeing their number coming up. And I know that very soon they are going to come up to speed. I want to appreciate everybody that has made efforts to build this community. It's not easy. Sincerely speaking, it's not easy. I want to appreciate the administration as well for making it possible for the membership to gradually step up to 10,000. The administration has really watered down or reduced the expenses so that people can come up to speed using the SBC 10. I want to say thank you, sir. It's not easy to do that. I understand the financial implication of maintaining a community as massive as this, but yet you chose to put the community before your own personal self. I want to say thank you. I want to appreciate the waterfall that is about to begin because it's about to begin. And what we've been doing is preparing for global adoption. When we go into global adoption, which is what we're about to go into, I can assure you that our membership will really skyrocket. Every innovation, every initiative, everything you've been putting in. I just want to say thank you, sir, because I know that by this time next year, all of us will be smiling because by then we've started the banking system. We may be at the initial phase, but I'm very confident that by this time next year, we'll be looking at our membership at maybe 5 million or 10 million or more because people want to see. They want to see whether we are actually serious. And when they see it, I can assure you that the way we will skyrocket, you will look at Bitcoin as a joke compared to our community. I want to stop here so that other people can speak out. And finally, I want to appreciate my brother, Bederik. And Bederik has stayed with this community through thick and thin. I don't see any leader that is as old as he in this community. So, Brother Bederik, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you've been doing to see that the community succeeds. Together, we're going to make a difference. I want to stop here. Cheers and God bless you. Happy New Year in advance. Merry Christmas in advance. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Admin, are you here? Can you?
Oh, sorry about that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I was muted. I'm sitting here saying thank you, thank you, thank you, and and I was muted. But yes. So let's move on to the last two, and then we can wrap it up for the year 2024.
Okay, so let's start with ladies before gentlemen. Noela, Effie.
Good morning from my side. Good morning, all the leaders and all the community of SBC. Good morning. My greetings to our admin. My greeting also to our CJ and everybody that is here in the meeting today. I must thank our admin in all his efforts. I pray that God will continue to strengthen him, give him more wisdom for more ideas for our community, because I know that at the appointed time, God will make name for himself. Then what I want to ask is this. I don't know whether I didn't get it well. If I'm mistaken, admin, you can correct me. Because all the while we know that we are working towards getting 10,000 people. All this while, that has been the target, even though we have stayed in that camp for a long time and still trying to get there before our funding will start. Then, but I can hear you today, or I don't know whether I am mistaken, as I said before, talking about the middle of next year, because our target is 18th of December. If we can make up to 10,000 before 18th of December, which is today, then the people involved, the lawyers or the attorneys, will now start from there for processing. But it's like I heard you in this meeting talking about the middle of next year. So my question is this: assuming we get to this 10,000 from now till the end of this month, December, then what next?
Okay, let me be clear about our goals and our deadlines. And these are in the blog, and I have not changed anything as far as what is the message that I've been communicating. We require 10,000 active members in order to begin the legal structure, the legal process. We require 10,000 signatures, 10,000 petitions, 10,000 active members that say, we are with you, we're ready to move forward. So when we get to 10,000, that is when the legal structure begins. And that process will take anywhere between 3 and 6 months. So when I say we're going to be in the middle of next year, that is for the launching of the fund. So what has to happen first? Number one, we reach 10,000. Number two, 3 to 6 months go by while we are building our legal structure. And then upon the final report of our legal structure, then the SBC private fund will launch. So that is that middle of next year is where we're expecting the fund to be available. We're not dragging our deadline to get to 10,000 until the middle of next year. We want to get to 10,000 as soon as possible. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to, obviously, we didn't reach 10,000 today on December 18th, but maybe by December 25th we can, or by January 1st we can, or at the very least by January 31st we can. And then on January 31st, we submit our petitions to the sponsors, and then the sponsors begin the work. That work takes that 3 to 6 months. So we could still be looking at the middle of next year. We could be looking at June, or we could be looking at July, or maybe the beginning of August for the possibility of the SBC private fund to launch. It really depends on when we hit 10,000. SBC champion there wanted to make that goal by the end of this year. He wants to make us reach our 10,000 goal by 2024, by the end of this year. And I wholly agree that that would be the best scenario where we're able to take the next 3 to 6 months to build our private structure and get ourselves where we need to go. So just to be clear on that, there's 3 steps. Get to 10,000, spend 3 to 6 months building the legal structure, and then launch the private fund. So those are the 3 steps.
All right. I can get you very clear now. Thank you very much. Then another thing, in addition to what I said, I want to say this, please, all the communities of SBC, more especially the leaders, it is better action speaks louder than voice. Take much of your time doing the work instead of in the chat, you continue to, talking. That time of your talking, you use it to plan ahead how to coordinate and get other people, more especially the old members. Because if we are working, if we put our hands together to the pursuit of getting what we want, I believe if we are serious, we will surely, even before now, we might have gotten to what we are looking for. So I urge everybody to come together in unison, work towards our goals so that this issue of getting 10,000 people, active members, will be a thing of this thing. So let us work together. Let us be serious and add more flavor to what we are doing. Finally, I can take this opportunity to say Happy Christmas to every member of this community. May the Lord, help us to enjoy this season. At the end, we'll come back with the good news and great things. In Jesus' name.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So we'll take one more, and then we will wrap it up for the year. Let's go with Emmanuel.
Manuel, you're the last person for the year.
Oh, good evening, admin.
Good evening.
Good. Thank you very much. Thank you for your love and kindness. Thank you, Umbe. Thank you, Augustine and every leader, SBC Sbcian. God bless you. The Sister Ify has spoken my mind, especially when it has to do, it is good that you give us a target. You gave us 18 December, and we're working towards it. You have just spoken that if we get towards the end of the year, you can start. So my thought was that if you give us another target, since we couldn't meet 18 deadline of 10,000, my thought is that maybe you give us another date that we could work with. But you have just explained to our sister Ify. I think I'm okay with that. Thank you, admin. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the target is 10,000, and the date that we do that, I would like to see it before January 31st. We've definitely spent enough time, and we definitely have shown over the last 2 weeks, we've shown a increased momentum. And I want to see that. I want to see that momentum just pick on up like a snowball and create an avalanche. Let's really, really work on this. Um, we've got we've got a great community. We've got great leaders. Thank you for SBC Champion for everything that you've said today in our talk. Thank you to Augustine. Thank you to Noella, and thank you again, Emmanuel. These are great leaders. And I agree with Noella. Definitely look at those who are achieving. You don't need to say, "Hey, I'm a winner," or "Hey, I'm winning," or "Hey, I'm out there really doing this, pounding the pavement and bringing the members back." It shows. We can see the members that are really doing the work and making the effort. And even though we're only recognizing rewards for the top three, there are still many leaders underneath them that are trying and they're working very hard. You can see it in the Trifecta report, and you can see it in the ABCs of Leadership report. There are a lot of our leaders out there that are working really hard, and we can see that. And the goal here, the prize at the end of our journey is going to be the SBC private fund and what it's going to bring for us. 2025 is a game changer. Everything is changing. Globally, things are changing. And I think things are changing for the better. I think that a lot of the people who have been hiding under rocks and pulling the strings are finding that their rocks are gone and the strings are cut. So a lot of those things are starting to happen in the world, and I have a great hope and a great outlook for 2025. So I wanted to thank everyone for being here today. And what I wanted to do, not to take your spot here at MBA, but for the closing message for today. Again, I know that this is the holiday season for the majority of for our members, whether it be Christianity, Islam, Judaism, or other secular holidays or whatever. Please, in your language, in your custom, in your country, in your tradition, as our closing message, give your end of year greetings. So may that be Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, whatever that is in your custom. Let's hear that now.
All right, that is really.
Yam nungai wo say 2025
Christmas
TVC
in
the my
advance.
ko say
Unmute
PBC the
everyone.
mic, bro. SBC na.
PBC na yay,
Merry
pare.
Christmas, everyone.
Season
All
na
right.
po.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, Edwin. Happy New Year, MB. Happy New Year, Rescue. Happy New Year, all of our
Merry
leaders,
Happy
all
New
the
Year,
Christmas.
bro.
members. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy
Happy New
Christmas.
Year. Happy New Year.